hitting its peak for you. And so if something is, what's that called? Premature, right? You can wait until the crescendo hits. So you may be offered a proposal of marriage, but you will need time to sit and marinate, right? That's what it's saying. Because there's things that are aligning for you. There's clarity and there's like a crescendo. So welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Bella Katrina. I'm from REIKI.com, mastering spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical healing. So we have the Lucy Cavendish Tarot here, and we are mastering ourselves, aren't we, Sag? Right, so everything that's sent to you, even in the last 7 weeks I'm getting, has helped you. Do you know what I mean? Like God was showing me once a fencer. He said, how would the fencer, you know, they got all that armor on and they got their fencing gear? Have you ever seen them fight? He said, why wouldn't I bring in the best for you? So this is what God said. He's coming for you. He was the one wrestling you, Sag, to get you championship ready. Woohoo! What? I was so upset when he told me. So now you're ready. This is mastering mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. This is working with the elementals, fire, air, earth, and water. This is alchemical manifestation in the highest order, the Sagittarius. You're like, well, I don't really like anyone from the past, Bella. They're all sort of a bit, you know, well, they're a little bit immature. I don't want big love. It's a big love. Right? Because I'm ready. This is like a flower that's letting out the aroma, right? For magic to come and stay. This is your victory now. You've learnt your lessons, look, wisdom of experience. You're like, I got that over and over again. Oh, that was the same demon, different body, you could say, or the same energy or the same lesson. And they helped me every time master it. Now I'm at championship level in the fencing tournament, and your Heavenly Father got you there. He said, wouldn't it be better that I'm your adversary than the devil, and I get you ready for your, what's it called? The final, grand finale, Sag. This is your grand finale. Right, this is the apex moment of something that's been building and building and building energetically. So this is just a conscious decision to go, you know what, I can actually, I'm the only one who thinks inside my mind. So I can actually program my thoughts for happiness. That's a wow moment. Right? And this is like, because everything, it's like, you've mastered it. Let me just get it. So the inspiration that rushes in because of the fear that you faced, like you stood up to it and it disappeared. And now you feel full of power. Oh, Sagittarius, wow. Congratulations. Here. This is the fire rekindling, the inspirational energy that you need to fuel you forward. Right? Fire is different. It has to be activated. It needs a spark. Air's already there. Water's there. Earth is there. But fire needs the spark. Here it is. It's here for you. So you can say, yes, let bygones be bygones, I'm hearing. And let's just meet the new me. Because the new me got the lesson. The new me doesn't care for people that want to drain or dump on me, right? I got that lesson. I learned it. I've graduated. You're going to the next, right? It's like the computer game. I don't know why they show me that. Ding, 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 bing, 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 ding, ding, ding. You got there. You got to the higher level. See, Courtney Lynn, are you two people? Are you two people? This is already sponsored by Courtney Lynn. I forgot to tell you, everybody. And I think that's amazing when you're in the live chat and you give, and we haven't even finished the reading. So I asked that, you know, when the extension, now we have to do an extension, Sagittarius. You've got a lot of support in the Sagittarian right? Collective. Because they were down there and can't stand being down there, like feeling less than or not free. You know what I mean? So this is like anything that cages you in, anything that makes you feel restricted mentally. Like any hidden agenda is like, do you know what I mean? Like your senses are so heightened. It's like, you can sniff it out from a mile away. Like, don't come at me with that. So your vibration is flipped. It's changed. The fire is lit. Whoa. Look. So this is about deciding to love you and leave you, I'm hearing. So this is somebody you're going to love them and leave them because you've outgrown this situation. Yeah, you're going to leave them. So I say no to that. This is going to be very unexpected for this person. But what I'm hearing is that you've already grieved it. You've already gone through the loss. Right? So you're already here. You're already up here. Look. So you're a little bit further down the road. You're like, I've already started another race over here. A race to my happiness. My new way of being. This justice happened ages ago for you. So here you are going, yeah, let's just bygones be bygones and bye, be gone. Sad, you're so funny. Go, thank you for helping me master that lesson. I'm not going to let my little brain go down into pea brain, like details. This is like Matrix moments, you know what I mean? Can I share one with you, Sag? Sag? Should I? Am I allowed to? I gotta know. No? Maybe I'll do it at the Heart Dwellers Lounge. Right, so you're the magician in your own life. You've already superseded this. And then in reality, this person is going to get it. They're going to receive it. Right? You've outgrown something. Right? This is you charging ahead in your perfect energy of knowing what's for you. And it's weird because it's like when you have nothing, you're happy. And yet when you had this person or you had attention, you were unhappy. So what you thought you wanted, when you got it, you didn't want it. So now you're getting what you need. Is that a song? We're going to do another snapshot here before we go into the romance angels, right? Because romance is in the air. There's a proposal coming in that's going to rock your world. But you had to rock your own world here. This is you rocking your own world. So it's like, don't sit in that space. Just say you're sitting at the movies, right? And you want your divine lover sitting next to you. And they come into the movie theatre and they look at you and they go, who is that? You go, well, it's Tom, Dick and Harry here because the energy of them is in my auric field. You go, no, Sag just cleared it out. Sag, there's no one in your auric field. Once this happens, this restoration thing, it's like, yeah, I'd be good for you, but you're not good for me. Bye for now. Sorry. But once you've got it, you've got it. It took a long while for you to go through this. This is what's called mastering it. So when it presents again, you're like, that old chestnut. No. I went to crack that nut open last time and there was a worm in there. Ooh. You know when you crack the nut, somebody's consciousness, like it's like cracking their code, isn't it? Ah, and look who's here. It's a little papanucci in the house, right? And she's warning me. It's time for my attention. And I say, oh, maybe we're just going to wait because Sagittarius has a message from the angels. So this is like you care less. You could care less. But there's no one in your energy field, right? So nature abhors a vacuum. So when you're clear, everyone comes in and can I have that space? You're like, no, nah, I don't believe that anymore. I don't like that anymore. I'm not into that anymore. That lacks integrity for me. Right? Those behaviors and attitudes don't align with my highest good. So what would I have to believe? I would have to believe that I have all the power of the universe within me. That's simple. This is the power. Right? People want to play power games with you. It's so boring now. You find this so just tedious and boring. I need an example, Holy Spirit, of the Five of Swords tediousness of life. You know, I'm going to share one, okay? So I have a neighbour who's got a Tesla car, but it's an L plate. Got to see it to believe it. It's like, oh my God. So I see that, right? And I go, but where is your soul going? Like, this is such a 3D matrix move. And you go, but where is this? Where is the focus? The focus is what I want to say, Paris. Paris talking to us. Can you hear Paris? Look at this. Right, so once you say no to this heartache again, because you've already done it, you're at the championship. It's like, you can't come in and swindle me. Have you seen the Thomas Crown Affair, Sag? So good. You can call me Sag. One lady said once. It's like, I can call you what I want. Anyway, Sagittarius, 3 weeks' time, you are being led away, right, from this Five of Swords crapola. This is it. Again, I've got it again. So being confused, right? Here, this is win or lose. So what happened is this person won the battle, but they lost the war, which meaning they conquered you in the moment, but they lost you forever. Huge resolve here. Right? So you understand that, but they're just getting it. And when it actually appears in 3D, that's when you close it. Because this is not for me. What's in this for me? Back to me, right? I'm over here. This is Sagittarius. I'm at 0 point. I've shed that skin. I got there. I'm in the next rank of the game, right? And I got all these extra, when you go up in the game, you get ding, 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 ding. You got your points, you got through, you made it through, and now you've got extra superpowers, let's say. You've got the wisdom and knowledge of that vibration, right? This one, you had to duck and weave, right? It was sinister in nature, I'm hearing. Sinister in nature. Ooh, right? And this is what you're after, love. You're like, I'm not getting tricked in the matrix anymore, in the mind games. And he said, I'm just going to be in the present moment and see who shows up for me, because I'm going to show up for me. Wow. So good, Sag. Really good. Excellente, as we would say, right? With a Bellarism attached, taking a stand for you and your life. Back to me. What are you bringing to me? What are you offering me? What do you expect from me? This is your marriage thing. God's getting you ready. Because this is what you do not want. You do not want to be juggled. You do not want to be an option. You do not want to be with a workaholic alcoholic. Oh my gosh, it's funny. This reading's wow. Right? You want to be peaceful. You don't want to have mind games. Where are they? The last thing, right, in a divine union you would want to worry about is somebody affecting your confidence, right? Which would be what? Stealing your energy, lying to you, cheating on you. Right? The last thing you want to worry about is your partner cheating on you. Like, that's just, it's not in this new vibration, right? So pull back, detach, let go, because otherwise you are going into a cycle, and you can't afford to do that, Sag, because it's just an illusion. You've already won the battle. You're victorious, and you're getting a champion. Oh my God. I'm just going to have a look at the Five of Swords. I have to take the puppy out because we're getting a demonstration over here. I wish you could see it. Can you hear it? Five of Swords. See, again, it's your power. So what's that? That's your confidence, right? That's your self-esteem. That's your own I know when I'm being strong-armed. I know when I'm being put under somebody else's agenda. Oh, rock on. Yeah. And I go, no, that's not for me. Because Sagittarius is all about expansion, right? Sagittarius is all about let's shoot. I was going to say let's shoot for the stars and we land on the moon, right? So why would you shoot for the moon? You're not going to go anywhere. This is the Sag thing. I have to take this dog out. So let me get up. You're my family, Sag, so just please wait, because Paris is my family too. Oh my gosh. She always does it. Well, thank you very much for your patience and your kindness. I just had to, I have to walk her down the stairs, if you know what I mean. So here you are, gaining your own power. Like, if it doesn't work for me, this is whether it's not good or bad or right or wrong. It either works for you in your solar plexus, makes you feel good about yourself. That's all that matters. No one else is going to stand in there and do that for you. Right, so now you know what it feels like to be punched in the stomach. And you go, okay, well, maybe I allowed that. I gave the person the benefit of the doubt. But now I'm looking for love. Here's your partnership. Whoa, look. No more of this. Where are they? If you have to say, where are they? They're not for you, are they? Like, that's a waste of time, isn't it? It's the big picture, isn't it, sweetie? Because this matters. This is a feeling that you never want to experience again. Where are they? What are they doing? Why aren't they ringing me? Like, that's disgustamundo energy. If you are in that for 1 second, it's a no deal. So you don't analyze it. It's not good or bad or right or wrong, or it's just not for you. This energy. Doesn't matter what else is happening. This is the breakthrough. So you go from the 5 here of cups. Hello, it's Sag. Woo! 5 of cups, right? You break through. Look at this. You did it. It was so much pressure. It was like this ceiling that you couldn't see through. It's all an illusion. It's just so now you're sharper than ever, I promise you. Right? You just cannot be illusioned. Disillusioned. Disillusioned. This is you at the world level. You've mastered it. This is you. You go, no, I want expansion. I want to talk about new ideas and how we're going to bring more people to the kingdom. Yeah. This is your kingdom partner, right? Look. Do you want to marry this person? Wow, look at the reading, Sag. Because they're ready to marry you. This is marriage, right? This is like, yeehaw, look, you got 10 of Swords, the end of a long and difficult situation, and then you're bam, that's your card. That's balance. Right, so following your intuition, caring less about personality problems, what he said, she said, what they think about me. It's just in your own solar plexus. You go, that's just not for me because I feel disempowered when you say that. So if I feel disempowered just talking about it, it's a no from me. Oh, this is you learning to say no. No, right? No. You're sticking up. Listen to the bells ringing. Can you hear them? Did you hear them? The bells are ringing, Sag. The next 3 weeks, right? The next 3 weeks, there's going to be 5 people revealed to you. 5 people. You're like, wow, how did that happen? And all I was doing is giving love, and I'm trying to break through, right, this glass ceiling. And look, they're all harassing me. It's like somebody up on a ladder trying to break through a ceiling and all these people clawing at you, pulling you down, scaring you. What about this? Look over here. But this, no, I'm your friend. And now you're like, you can't touch this. This is amazing, right? So take this energy, claim this reading today, Sag. Nothing can hold you back because this is the bridge between your creativity and your heart. That's what's been under attack, right? Because people get jealous of Saggies, are the ones who can brighten up the room with a smile, right? Saggies are the ones who always have a positive spin to it. Or, they say, oh, you just make people laugh, it hides your pain. It's like, no, it scares away your demons. Laughter. And this is why Sagittarius, you are being put here in this vibration because it's a fire. You're a flame. Wowza. Right? So get ready to blaze. And when you do that in your own right, there's an alignment here. There's a closure of a cycle. And there's endless there's endless infinity of love, of bliss charged. Stop it, Bella, stop. So this is about you balancing it out. It's like, yes, I can actually have a successful career, feel at peace with my creator, right? And fall madly in love with another who's madly in love with me. You can do it all, so you don't have to sacrifice. I think this is a belief, right, here in the paradigm or in the collective, say, like a pattern that says you can't have both. Maybe it's from how we were brought up, or being told you can't have that, or that's from narcissistic abuse, right? This is breaking of the program. This is you breaking the matrix in your own life. So you're coming out of it with the next 3 weeks. It's going to be revealed to you. 5 people, I get, that were bringing down your power. And you say, thank you very much. I'm now healing and I'm stronger than ever because of you. So we say, I now pray for you in the name of Jesus Christ. Oh, sad. Look at you. You're like, that rocks. This is more in alignment with how a Sagittarius is. The positive mental attitude, the hope for the future, the acceptance of others as they are, and just being in that moment. It's just to bring joy or laughter or fun to the moment. This is your real way of being. And it's being so shut down and clouded, and people have been mean, nasty. And now you're like, no, you broke through the glass ceiling is what I'm hearing. So let's have a look at this lover. I wasn't going to do an extension, but we have Courtney Lynn here, right, supporting the Sagittarius collective. Is there any other supporters in the house? Live chats here. So exciting. Thank you for being here. Anyone who gives a super thanks, you're supporting this. I bring more readings of whoever supports. Do you know what I mean? So if you are to give a donation of any kind, please let me know your star sign. And every time it adds up to a certain amount, I will bring you a snapshot. That's why there's more star signs here. They're the ones who give to the channel. So this channel's now yours. Because why? Your daughters and sons of the King. And this is your Heavenly Father showering his abundance upon you. This is your soul contract. This is your destiny, right? So this was all fated, if you like, and you chose very wisely. Your free will choices distinguished between your fate and your destiny. Do you know what I mean? It's like an initiation. And how do you make carbon out into a diamond? You know that. How does carbon turn into a diamond? It's through what? Immense. What? We're going from carbon-based molecular DNA to a crystalline grid. So you have to go from carbon to crystalline to diamondization. It's immense pressure. Right? You have to die to the old. It's pressure. You're transforming, transmuting. You've done it. I'm just going to do a quick snapshot here on the 10 of Cups, the Star, and the 2 of Cups. Right? So this is lies and Sneaking. A death to that. Woohoo! Now that's a lovely card to see next to the death card, isn't it? Secrets and lies. They're over in your life because your razor sharp third eye is like a, you know, spotlight. People get nervous because they think that you can read their energy. You know, if somebody's guilty and then a spotlight's on them, they're like, no, I didn't do it. You're like, I didn't say anything. Well, you need to go because if you find out what I did, then you're going to expose it. So I'm going to actually, it's like, okay, bye. Far out. People are hard to get along with, Sag. You know what I mean? Because you can bring out their inclusions in their facets of their diamond. Hermit energy. Is that you? I think that is you. This is the wisdom of the ages. You're also a healer, a teacher, a leader. Hello? You can do anything you want, Sag. You can write that play. Right? That'd be funny. Writing the skits of the Matrix. So funny. You've got a great sense of humour. Right? It's putting a joyous spin on reality, if you like, which just sucks. Oh! Don't say that word, Bella. Right? So here's a second chance at life. This is your renewal. It's like a soul renewal for the collective of Sagittarius because it's been crapola. Oh, don't talk like that, Bella. Right? We're blessing everything in the past, right? But these were upside down. And now they're turning up this way. It's the truth about your own soul and your partner with your beloved, your partnership, right? It's a death to secrets and lies in your life because you just don't tolerate it. It can't exist in your energy field, right? So here's someone that says, I can't live without you. Oh, no. Oh. Well, I think about you day and night. I think about you. I visualize you in front of me. But I find I'm alone in my cave. I'm alone in my cave. Right? So being alone in the cave, that's you, Sag. Finding your wisdom. You've been the hermit. And you could have made it mean, right, that God doesn't love you. But you've been transforming. And that's the pain. Because it's immense pressure going from your carbon, right? And you think these people who were so annoying were the ones who helped me. They actually were my soul tribe, right? My soul mates. Now you're going to soul kin, where people are now not trying to bring you down, but they build you up. And this is what my intention is for this channel. To get encouragement and kindness because, you know, it doesn't matter how much money you have. You can't go, can I have 3 litres of kindness, please? At Aldi, you call it Walmart. Yeah, there's a Walmart special on love. Can you go and get some love vibration, please? It's like, you know, no. These are things money can't buy. This is your window to your soul that's opened, right? So you're about to shower your love upon somebody who deserves it. This is a wish for both of you. Look, this is seeking the person who's seeking you. Serendipity, synchronicity. Praying for you, dreaming of you, wishing for you. That's all they're saying. They're not saying who it is. We'd have to do another extension for that, Sag. But look, here's the Fool and the Magician. So somebody's here, ready. They appear out of nowhere. The Magician is always like a turn up, right? You bump into them. The Fool is saying that's true. Right, so when you've got your space clear, as I was talking about, right, this nature abhors a vacuum, so they will bring it in. You've got to say no, no, no to the Vinnie's couch. And you've got to say, yes, the Chesterfield is on its way. For I am a daughter or son of the king. So this is an instant manifestation here, right, to choosing a wish that you actually want love. And here it is. So anything that's not of love, you're like, bye. Boring. It's just boring now. It's like, oh, that one. I know I spent so long trying to break that nut, that chestnut. And then there was a big fat worm in there. It's like, I'm just going to wait until the nut opens so I can see. And here comes a nut. I don't know why I'm saying that. Now, it's like cracking the nut. We used to talk about it in sales, you know. You crack the nut. So you want a yes or a no in life. You don't want to think it over. Or think about it. Or I don't know. Because in sales, really, you don't get paid for that. So it's a waste of time. In sales, you want a yes or a no. It doesn't matter because you get paid the same for the yes as you do for the no because you're getting paid for the answer, for talking to people. But you had a lot of think it overs. I don't know. Well, what do you want, Sag? You're like, well, I thought I wanted you, but you don't know what you want. So how could I want somebody who doesn't know what they want, right? And then you go, sorry. Right? So you had to go down and clear all that out. So breathe that out. And here comes your divine love partner who's going to make you happy and is ready to invest. And you've outgrown your circumstances of where you were at. You're up into another sine wave, if you like, a frequency. And I'm going to go get the puppy now. We have the romance angels here. Right? This is saying you're going to give yourself a chance, the new you. Right, without the pain and trauma of the past. It's been released from your energetic field. 1 second. Oh, I can hear you. So, excuse me, Sag, that was my dog knocking on the front door because she couldn't get up the back stairs. She jumps up on the door, puts her paws on there. So, I'm sorry, I don't open the door. My dog was knocking on the door. Now listen, you can talk to animals too. You're a healer, leader, teacher, yes? So what is it that you would really like to do? Because this is a healing of your heart chakra, leaving behind, right, any trauma of the past where your boundary walls were smashed. You've fortified them now. You're going to give yourself a chance without the energetic pattern of the 3D family lineage. So this is a magical new energy. See this? Breathe that in. So beautiful. Ooh. So you go, what do you want? So this is what the angels have been asking about, putting your order in. And so really you want friendship. I'm here to help you. Use whatever you like, right? But it's balanced. So, I've got to have 4 legs of the table. I've forgotten one. So I was thinking, it's good to have friendship, like having a friend, a mate. Sagi's like a mateship. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody who gets you, somebody who has your back, somebody you can have fun and be silly with and doesn't judge you. And then you need passion because you're fire. So you're on fire. So you need someone who will flame your fire. You need that like inexhaustible passion, excitement, attraction. You have to have that, right? Otherwise it's a no deal, right? So that passion and spirituality, like a connectedness, can't have one without the other. And that's a given. And maybe you've done without that in the past. It's been very intellectual and you've been emotional, but no passion, right? Maybe there's been friendship and love, but no passion. Maybe there's been passion and friendship, but no love. Maybe there's been passion and love, but there's no getting of each other. There's no, So this is about, and there's one more God's saying. So you get passion here, right? Love, friendship, and what's the 4th one, Sag? Here, this is getting clear. What's the number 4? Write it in the comments or here at the live. What else is there? Because you've got, I can't figure it out, I always forget. You've got love, friendship, passion, and, oh, I know, I got it. So this is an old pattern played out in your life. Like this is if you were a Blu-ray player. This was in there, right? And now you're putting it out and you're putting in the new movie. So whatever you put in your mind, you're the Blu-ray player. Whatever Blu-ray you put in there is going to show up, right, on your life. So keep the focus. It's working for me. It fits me. This is going my way, right? Then if anything doesn't, it's really obvious. And then you are kick-ass now. Oh, don't talk like that. Because you can cut it out. Because you're like, oh, I went down there a little bit longer than I should have last time. And I think back to last time, I think, wow, this is when I really got it. And then I held on because I was helping somebody else get over me, or whatever the empathic thing is. You go, now I don't have to do that. I'm just going to say no to that. My energetic field already sets that up, so I have to stand in that. Right? So that means like people will leave your life that cannot go through this gateway, Sagittarius. Right? They're the people that showed up to show you the old pattern. Oh, my battery's going, I have to hurry up. And that's who comes in your space. See, you cleared it out with forgiveness. And this is what you will teach. What you learn, your biggest lesson here is in love. And look at you. Congratulations. You're PMA, positive mental attitude. Not PMT. Oh! You know, like, this is the spin I was talking about, the Jupiter spin. You try to put on things. Do you know what I mean? It's like, cheer up, buttercup, the best is yet to come, when someone is sitting in crap. And they're like, how can you be like that? Go away. It's all right for you. You're like, no, my life's worse than yours. This is what you're getting. It's like, it's a person's attitude that determine their behaviors. And when you're in this attitude, everybody against that is so obvious. That's what the Five of Swords like, oh, bye, 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 bye. I want love. I want my soulmate. I'm ready. I cleared out the space. I'm not taking any Vinnie's couches. I ordered the Chesterfield. It's just an analogy, don't worry. And here it is. So do you want to marry this person? Well, listen, Bella, if it has friendship and they get me and we get along and we're looking at the future, the same blueprint on how we think about the future, how we treat people, we both have integrity, we're aligned with the Creator, right? We get along. It's like it's perfectly made for me or she, right? This is a bespoke creation for you. And then your heart opens to yourself, allowing yourself to have such a great friendship. And then passion is already there. It ignites because that's what brings you together initially. That's what we fail to understand. Right? But really, when you take away all the personality problems and you look at the energy, we're animalistic in that nature. So it's you can feel that vibration and tune into that. So that's the passionate union that you've always craved for. And then your heart opens to love. And this is a different type of love. This is an agape love. This is an unconditional love. This has never been experienced before. You've never seen this as an example reflected back to you in your life. You're the leader of this. This goes how it works for you, remember? It either works or it doesn't work. I'm not getting into your Five of Swords petty crapola details. I'm going to forgive you and bless you and pray that you heal your trauma, right? So I get that this type of trauma would create that type of attitude. And I've looked within me and gone, yeah, that's where I felt it, right? I can't be abandoned. That was an illusion. Even though you've been abandoned over and over and over, in reality, you realize now that's an illusion. That's huge. That's a huge step forward for humanity. We're on the moon, right? I told you. And here, look. This is your chemistry. You must have it. This is your innocence. Somebody gets me. Somebody to play with no judgment, with no bringing you down. Like just being in the moment and having fun, right? And you've let the angels drawing you together. I said this before. So we said, remember it was like you're going to the chapel to get married? That must have been a spiritual marriage. That's why this person, whoever is not aligned with this has to go. And you go, well, that's a bit harsh, Bella. You go, yeah, well, it's time, Sag. and you'll be so happy about it. Right? So you're deciding, if you haven't done Soulmate Reiki, right? That's an attunement, so amazing. I give you a free workshop. You can access the workshop. It's in the link under the attunement on Vimeo. The links are in the description box here. And it'd be a good time to just reassess this. Tell me, what's the fourth thing? So you've got love, right? You've got friendship. I mean, I'm talking love, right, that you haven't experienced before, and you're safe and you're comfortable with it. You got a friend, a playmate, somebody to have fun with, go on holidays with, you know, explore the world with. And you've got somebody who's it brings you love potion number 9. Let's face it, look. Love potion number 9. So this means that together you create an energy that doesn't exist, you know, without each other, and it doesn't exist here anywhere else on the earth. It's a special flow of an elixir for you. So this is happiness in its highest vibration. The angels are saying, well done, right, for deciding, for staying optimistic, for forgiving all the 5 of Swords people, because they helped you learn. And how this comes in, right, is going to blow your mind, which is what Sag really needs. You need mind-blowing passion, friendship, love, and what's the fourth thing? Look at this. This is an engagement. I'm going to do a snapshot on it because we've had some contributions to the channel. Seeds of light have been planted here in the Sagittarius Collective by Courtney Lynn in the live chat today. So we're going to have a look at some details here on the Kissy Kissy Mwah that's coming up. No, you can't sit there, right? No 5 of Swords, no people going to bring you power. No, I don't care if you're family. I don't care if you've known me all my life. Right? You got to be like that. You're like, no. Only my divine lover sits there. Listen, I don't think my divine lover is going to allow you access to here. No, not going to be happy with you anywhere near me. 5 people said, wow. All at once, right? Like, bam. And then you move into this. They were all the energies that were stopping this union. Oh, hello. Now look who we've got here. Now look. Now this is somebody who's like, this is how it's going to go, right? You're going to move into my quarters. It's like, oh, here we go. Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. And so it begins. Da-na-na-na. Right? No, I'm not, says Sag. Yes, you are. You're like, no. Yes. Oh my gosh, who's this? You're moving in with me. No, I'm not. Let's compromise on that. Like, don't we have, like, we could both move in somewhere new. Or we could travel around the world. Why don't you just buy a ticket, travel around the world? It's like, let me just sort this out. You know, when there's a male energy here, it's like, I'm going to lock this down. I have to lock it down. Right? I'm going to lock this down. I cannot handle this separation any longer. Right? This is an emperor going, order in the court. Right? This is my decision. This is my life. Oh, my God. Can't wait to meet him, said. But look, he's got the fire. It's so cool. You got to have that, remember. You must have the passion. You must have the excitement, the electricity. And it's grounded here, right, in a plan. And it has to go my way or the highway. And it's like, well, that'll be fun, right? Have you ever seen a Saggy buck? Watch this, Emperor. Watch this. This is you, Sag. This is you like, well, I don't want to do that. This is you busting out of the stables. Let's not do it how everybody else does it. Let's break the paradigm shift. And let's become like nomads. We travel around the world and something. This person's like, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into? I don't know about that. They're like, yeah, it's destiny, don't worry. So this is a balance, right? This person's very grounded, very practical, right? Goes, Sag, how would you do that? You're like, how boring talking about how am I going to do that? Let's just watch this. Do you know what I mean? Sag is like, want to do it. You want to do it? You want action? You go, let's learn while we're doing it. That's why an apprenticeship or something like that is excellent for an on-the-job learning. So you're like, I want to discover this relationship. I want to discover myself within this. And I can't wait. So who cares what we're doing? It's in the moment that we're sharing. And this person's like, hang on a minute. If you do this in the moment, then this is a ripple effect, right, down the track here. And you're like, you want to bring wisdom and practicality into my reality. See how it's a balance here? Wisdom and practicality with your joie de vivre. You get your mojo back here. You're very, 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 very magnetic. Right? So you know when you're having a bad day and somebody's, you're like, rah, rah. You know, you do that to people. That's in the past. Now you're going to be around people and they hear you laugh and they laugh. They go, oh, someone happy, how exciting. You know what I mean? It's a different vibrational energy around you. You've switched something over. We've got the love flame angels here. We're just going to do a quick snapshot. You know, how quick Bella is at her snapshots. 3 hours later. You're like, no, don't be rude. This is how I criticize myself. So this is your self-criticism going. Right? Loved for who you are, just as you are. Oh, I love it. There was something I forgot. Hang on. I'll get it back. See, again, it's what works. Look at the butterfly coming out of your heart chakra. That's the orange, the sacral. You're very creative. Say, everything I touch turns to gold. See, I just say no here. Anything that would disempower you. And what's the blue? That's your throat. So that's speaking up, isn't it? Saying no to anything that disempowers you. You've done it. I know it's hard. And it seems crazy town. Because when you're working with a narcissist, it's working with them. Well, we're living in the matrix is full. It's made by the narc himself, which means it's all done for an agenda. It's not for your highest good. So you're moving out of that and saying, I am here for my highest good, and you're speaking up. Oh, surrender. Right? The other ones you got decide. So you've decided to allow passion, love, and friendship to come into your life here. Oh, God, it's a miracle today, Sag, today. Laughter, see? It scares demons away. I'd rather that than harp music, just between you and me. Harp music. Oh. Every time I say it, then it starts coming up on my playlist. This is the artificial intelligence program that we're working with. I go, why is harp music coming up on my feed? It's like, oh, because I was talking about it. So I won't be doing that again. Right, we'll be talking about jokes. Right, tell me your favourite joke that made you laugh. Yeah, love is yours. So you are love and you attract what you are. So it's impossible to not have what you already are. Think about it like that. It's impossible. Oh, look at your power. In this session, it is filling up. Right, breathing in the yellow. This is your power center. You know, when I was really needing a job one stage, right? I'd left a position and I needed work. And I went into this job interview, and it was my second interview, and I remember standing up. They made me wait in this awful room. The vibe was terrible. It was just terrible. And I was sitting there going, even if I got this, I would never want to come back here, right? And then this off person comes up and goes, something, and I was like, whatever. And then somebody else came up and goes, oh, I'll interview you. And then another person came in, sat in halfway through. She was interviewing me, right? Comes and sits down and doesn't announce themselves or anything. And I was like, thank you very much for your time, but this is not for me. And I shook their hands and walked out. And I remember being exhilarated. I ran right to where I thought the car was parked, but it was parked right out the front. So I went around the block. Never forget it. And I came back to the car and they were coming down to the cafe and I was like, bye, the car's here. I knew that. I just went somewhere to get, because I was so excited that I ran out. So I said no to something that I really needed, right? I thought I needed, and the empowerment was unreal. So this is what I see for you. It's like, yeah, but you say no, that's what helps. The miracle come in. You did it. It's not easy. Love is the miracle. Love, laughter, right? So say it. I am the possibility of love and laughter. Without me, love and laughter is not present. And when you mix them together, it's quite a powerful, it's a potent miracle frequency. That's how you get the miracle frequency. And then you send it to your beloved, it calls them in, right? You'll be surprised how fast this manifests when you get on track here, right? You're not going to miss out. You're going to get something better than you even possibly imagined. The way it comes in, that's how it surprises and delights you. So the how this is going to happen, right, is none of your business. You've got to keep an open mind. Just know that it is because you're speaking up for yourself. This is where God confidence comes in. You give him your weaknesses and he will give you strength to see through, right, any paradigms. You should be very proud of yourself, Sag. This is lifting, like, from, well, as I see it, right, as an energy healer. You've turned all your facets clear. So you have no inclusions. So could that be priceless? Very rare. So therefore you need another who has done this work, who is in alignment, right? Who can sparkle next to you. And the tuning forks send vibrations through all galaxies and universes for eternity. It's a magical time. Let's get a message from your beloved here. He only has eyes for you. I've never felt anything like this before. Don't let me channel them. I can't stand it. Okay, love is unexpected. See, you don't know when it will come. And this is the thing, how it happens. That's the thing that surprises and delights you. And that's the only thing we worry about. How's this all going to happen? How's this going to work? How's this going to work? It's like Jesus comes and goes, are you actually worrying about how God is going to create a miracle? You're like, yeah, that's all I do. He's like, well, that's mental illness. So we call it a miracle because you can't comprehend. So why would you go there? This is what you've learned. You're like, okay, I'm going to step into it as though it's already here. You've surrendered to the miracle of love in your life. Congratulations. It's unexpected, but don't let crapola come in. You've already passed that test. Open to love, friendship, passion, and abundance. So I'm going to ask you, Sag, you're going to marry this person? You go, well, I'll just go back to my checklist here. I'll go to my Soulmate Reiki workshop, find my needs, my deal breakers, 8 reasons why I'm a good catch, the energy I have to share with my beloved, and the time I have, and how I would like this energy exchange to go. Little things like that. So I'd have a workshop and attunement there for you if you would like to take advantage of that. So highly recommend Soulmate Reiki. Thank you very much for your time and your attention and for your sponsorship. We have Courtney Lynn here, Sagittarius, Heart Dweller, and Reiki Master. So thank you very much, Courtney Lynn. So is that right? For your kind donations or any super thanks and chats are very, very appreciated, and it will bring you more guidance, healing, and messages. So we are the Light Tribe signing off here from the Starship Sagittarius. I love you lots. Thanks for watching. God bless you.